was willing to give the robbers all my money, but they still shot and killed my beloved wife. Watching her fall, I completely broke down, desperately charging at them, only to be shot in the spine and paralyzed. Lying helplessly on the cold ground, I could only watch in despair as my wife's life slipped away, until she finally stopped breathing. Fortunately, after 3 months in a coma, I survived. Unfortunately, I was completely paralyzed from the neck down, doomed to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair. In 2060, technology was highly advanced, with self-driving cars and smart home systems managing every aspect of daily life. AI took perfect care of all my needs, but my heart was already dead. The only reason I had to keep living was to find my wife's killers and bring them to justice. Yet, to my despair, these robbers were clearly experienced. The police searched for 3 whole months but found no trace of them. Back home, I lost all hope to live, so I programmed a robotic arm to inject myself with an overdose of sedatives.
Again.
I cannot administer any more medication, Gray.
No, you didn't do it right. You didn't do it right. Administer PM medicine.
Another dosage could be fatal. I will contact an ambulance to transport you to a hospital if you are in serious pain.
After my failed suicide attempt, a young man named Alan came to me, claiming he could help me stand again. As an old-fashioned mechanic, my job was maintaining classic cars for enthusiasts, and Alan, who owned a tech company, was one of my customers. Not long ago, I'd even visited his company with my wife and seen the brain chip he'd spent his life developing. Alan had come to invite me to participate in an unauthorized experiment to implant the chip into my spine, restoring my mobility. Instinctively wary of artificial intelligence, I initially refused.
What would she want?
But ultimately, for my wife and for vengeance, I agreed. The groundbreaking surgery secretly took place in Alan's home. When I woke from anesthesia, I felt the long-lost sensation in my fingers. In disbelief, I raised my hands, astonished. Even Alan hadn't expected such success. Like a newborn, I carefully stood up. Soon, not only was I free from my wheelchair, but I could even run effortlessly on a treadmill. After signing Alan's confidentiality agreement, I nervously returned home. The feeling of standing again made me wonder if I was dreaming. As I poured myself a drink to calm down, an unfamiliar voice suddenly spoke in my ear.
May I point something out?
Hello?
Yes?
Fucking kidding me?
The unexpected message sent me into panic. Had my body been under this chip's control all along? But STEM calmly explained in its cold mechanical voice that all commands originated from my own brain and only I could hear it through my eardrums. Before I could fully recover from the shock, STEM suddenly gave me unexpected good news.
I do. I've rebuilt the image.